You've been religiously counting calories, expecting to lose a pound for every 3,500 calories cut. But the scale isn't budging. Sound familiar? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. In the next few minutes, you'll learn why this common weight loss rule is misleading and what you can do instead to achieve lasting results. Get ready for a paradigm shift in your weight loss strategy. Have you ever wondered why your weight loss doesn't match your calorie calculations? It's a common frustration among dieters, and there's a good reason for it. Let's explore the misleading math of weight loss. For decades, we've been told that losing weight is a simple matter of calories in versus calories out. The widely accepted 3,500 calorie rule suggests that cutting 3,500 calories from your diet will result in 1 pound of weight loss. This rule, which originated in the 1950s, is based on the assumption that a pound of body fat contains roughly 3,500 calories. In theory, it seems straightforward. Create a 500-calorie daily deficit, and you should lose 1 pound per week. However, the reality of weight loss often doesn't align with this simple math. Research has consistently shown a significant discrepancy between expected and actual weight loss when following this rule. A study published in The Lancet in 2011 found that the 3,500 calorie rule overestimated weight loss by as much as 50% in some cases. This means that even if you meticulously count your calories and create the suggested deficit, you might only lose half the weight you expected. To illustrate why this rule fails in practice, let's consider an analogy. Imagine your body as a bathtub with a slow leak. Initially, when the tub is full, water, or in this case, weight, drains quickly. But as the water level decreases, the pressure on the leak reduces and the flow slows down. Similarly, as you lose weight, your body's energy requirements decrease, slowing down further weight loss. The discrepancy between expected and actual results is more common than you might think. According to a review published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, only about 20% of overweight individuals are successful at long-term weight loss, defined as losing at least 10% of initial body weight and maintaining it for at least 1 year. This means that 80% of dieters don't achieve the results they expect based on calorie calculations alone. So what's really going on here? The key factor that the 3,500 calorie rule fails to account for is metabolic adaptation. As you lose weight, your body doesn't simply sit back and accept the changes. Instead, it adapts to the reduced calorie intake by becoming more efficient with the energy it has available. This adaptation involves several physiological changes, including a decrease in resting metabolic rate, changes in hormone levels that regulate hunger and satiety, and alterations in the way your body burns calories during physical activity. For example, a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that participants who had lost weight experienced a decrease in total energy expenditure that was about 300 calories per day, more than what could be explained by their smaller body size alone. This means that even as you're eating less, your body is working hard to conserve energy, making further weight loss increasingly challenging. You might think you're in control of your weight loss journey, but your body has other plans. As you embark on a diet, your metabolism actually starts to slow down, making it increasingly difficult to shed those pounds. This phenomenon, known as metabolic adaptation, is your body's way of mounting a full-scale defense against weight loss. So what is going on here? Metabolic adaptation refers to the physiological changes that occur in your body during calorie restriction. When you start reducing your calorie intake, your body interprets this as a potential threat to its survival. In response, it initiates a series of changes to conserve energy and maintain homeostasis, or balance within your system. These changes are quite remarkable in their scope and impact. Your resting metabolic rate, which is the number of calories your body burns at rest, begins to decrease. This means that even when you're not actively doing anything, your body is burning fewer calories than it did before you started your diet. But that's not all. Your hormone levels also start to shift. The hormones that regulate hunger and satiety undergo changes, often leading to increased feelings of hunger and decreased feelings of fullness. The extent of this metabolic slowdown can be quite significant. Research indicates that individuals may experience a decrease in their resting metabolic rate by as much as 20% during prolonged dieting. This means that if your body was previously burning 2,000 calories at rest, it might now only be burning 1,600 calories. That's a substantial difference that can have a major impact on your weight loss efforts. To better understand this concept, let's consider Dr. Carson Chow's leaky bucket analogy. Imagine your body as a bucket filled with water, where the water represents your weight. When you're maintaining a stable weight, the water flowing in, calories consumed, equals the water leaking out, calories burned. When you start a diet, you reduce the water flowing in. Initially, the water level drops quickly. This is the rapid weight loss many people experience at the beginning of a diet. However, as the water level decreases, the pressure at the bottom of the bucket also decreases, causing the leak to slow down. This represents your body's metabolic adaptation. The lower pressure means less water is leaking out, just as your slowed metabolism means fewer calories are being burned. As a result, the rate of water loss, or weight loss, slows down over time, even if you maintain the same reduced input of water, or calories. This analogy helps explain why weight loss isn't linear. You might lose weight rapidly at first, but then hit a plateau or find that your weight loss slows significantly. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's your body's natural response to perceived scarcity. The implications of metabolic adaptation for your weight loss journey are profound. As your body becomes more efficient with energy, you'll need to consume even fewer calories or increase your physical activity to continue losing weight at the same rate. This is why many people find that the last few pounds are always the hardest to lose. Have you ever wondered why those last few pounds seem to cling on for dear life? The truth about weight loss timelines reveals a pattern that's far from linear, and understanding it could be the key to finally achieving your goals. Let's start by addressing a common misconception, the idea that weight loss follows a steady, predictable pattern. In reality, your body's response to dietary changes is much more complex. Weight loss often occurs in phases, with initial rapid loss followed by periods of frustrating plateaus. This non-linear journey can be disheartening if you're not prepared for it. So, how long does it really take to lose those stubborn pounds? According to research, losing weight safely typically involves shedding 1 to 2 pounds per week. This means that if you're aiming to lose 20 pounds, you're looking at a time frame of about 5 months, assuming a steady rate. But here's the catch. That steady rate is more of an exception than the rule. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention emphasizes the importance of gradual, steady weight loss of around 1 to 2 pounds per week. They stress that there are no quick fixes when it comes to sustainable weight management. This recommendation aligns with what we've learned about metabolic adaptation. Your body needs time to adjust to changes in energy balance. It's crucial to understand that many diets promising rapid weight loss lack scientific evidence. These quick fix solutions often lead to disappointment and can be detrimental to your long-term health. Instead, research indicates that sustainable weight loss strategies, while slower, are generally more effective in the long run. Let's look at some factors that influence your weight loss timeline. A 2021 study found that replacing high-calorie beverages with water was more effective for weight loss than simply increasing daily water intake. This highlights the importance of making smart dietary choices rather than relying on oversimplified rules. Another interesting finding comes from a 2023 study linking the consumption of refined grains with weight gain. This suggests that the quality of your diet plays a significant role in long-term weight management. In other words, it's not just about how much you eat, but also what you eat. Now let's address the elephant in the room: weight loss plateaus. These frustrating periods where the scale seems stuck are actually a normal part of the process. They occur as your body adapts to your new weight and energy balance. During these plateaus, it's important to remember that you're still making progress, even if it's not reflected on the scale. So what's the takeaway from all this? Weight loss is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to adapt your approach as your body changes. Instead of fixating on rapid results, focus on developing sustainable habits that you can maintain long-term. As we've seen, weight loss is far from a simple equation. It's a gradual process influenced by metabolic adaptation, where our bodies become more efficient with energy as we lose weight. This means setting realistic goals is crucial for long-term success. Research shows that individuals who set achievable weight loss targets are more likely to maintain their progress over time. So, what can you do to improve your chances of success? Tracking your diet and exercise can be a game changer. Studies indicate that keeping a food diary or using apps to log meals and physical activity can promote behavior changes and increase motivation. Additionally, practicing mindful eating techniques, such as eating slowly and without distractions, can help you recognize hunger and fullness cues. This awareness may lead to reduced calorie intake and support your weight loss efforts. Remember, patience is key. Approach your weight loss journey with a long-term perspective. understanding that sustainable changes take time. By setting realistic goals, tracking your progress, and practicing mindful eating, you're setting yourself up for lasting success in your weight management efforts. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, share it with others so we can continue to build a well-informed community. Stay informed, stay empowered.